Welcome, everybody. Sunday night snack chat. Nice to have you here. Hey, Jason, pour me a warm up, will you? Thank you. Things been on for 4 hours, and it's now just starting to throw up. I don't understand it. Good morning, Big Steve, or good evening, Big Steve. Nice to see you there. Kevin, good evening. Love you too. Today is my granddaughter's birthday, and it's my son's wife's daughter's birthday. She's my other granddaughter. Her birthday will be Wednesday, right? Her birthday's Wednesday. Last Saturday was my son-in-law's birthday, and then the 11th was my daughter's birthday. So we had 4 birthday parties all at once today. Happy birthday to Jason, Casey, Gretchen, and Naya. CMWB72, good evening. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Sandra, how are you doing? All right, I'll have to check that. Thank you, CMWB. Had balloons and cupcakes, and the wife made taco dip because that's my daughter's favorite. The grandkids had hot dogs. I had hot dogs too. Dark Matter premiere. Wait till I show you this. You won't believe it. Anyways, I don't like sauerkraut, but I bought regular sauerkraut, sweet sauerkraut, and I opened up our made up my mind on sauerkraut. I like that stuff. We offer the sauerkraut on the cart hot, and what we're going to end up doing is I think I'm going to take away the mild banana peppers and offer cold sauerkraut. So, hi, looking lovely as ever. Sandra, I didn't say it, but you're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. Good evening, Junkyard. And CMWB72, if you're a female, you're looking lovely as ever, too. I think you are. I got to check. It's hard to remember everybody. So, yes, you are. You're looking lovely as ever, CMWB72. Thank you for being here. Let me see. Somebody sent me something in Messenger. Think I'll like it. So. That's funny, Sandra. That's funny. I can't show it to you guys. You did YouTube terms and conditions. So good morning or good evening, Marie. How are you doing? You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here.
Oh. Like rational contest?
Yeah.
Like heat rash.
I think it's hilarious, but I can't show it here.
Yeah.
Even though it doesn't show anything, somebody get a hair and your own internet could be off the air. So, well, thank you, Marie. I try to look lovely as ever. I am really sore from yesterday, so had a busy day. Well, how you doing there, Jerry? Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever.
Yeah.
I normally take my grandson with me when he's home, but he was sick yesterday, so I didn't take him with me. So I ended up doing it myself. And first time ever, I've had to run to the store during an event. So I took 75 hot dogs with me and about 25 sausages, and I had to run to the store because I was out of hot dogs, I was out of sausages. And when I ran to the store, all they had was Ballpark, regular beef hot dogs, and I'm not buying them. So I bought 5 pounds, or actually 7 pounds of, I bought 2 3-pound packages, so it's 6 pounds. 6 pounds of sausages, and that's what I brought back. And I bought a couple extra packages of buns. So, how you doing, Benkin? Hi, Mrs. Benkin. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to see you, Mrs. Benkin. Hopefully they're doing better. Their junkyard. I'm glad. Probably is nice you went and seen them. So hopefully they'll get better. Had a little heart attack. Okay. They're not as good as they used to be. They're cheap, and they don't, they won't fit in a bun because once you cook them, they shrink right down to nothing. So I wasn't going to waste my. I was looking for, a good quality, I'd have spent $5, $6 a pound for a couple of, about 4 or 5 pounds of them. But they didn't have them. They had some Kogels and stuff like that, but they didn't have the all beef. They had the regular Viennas, and I won't serve a pork and chicken or a pork and beef hot dog because people just don't like them. I'll tell you what's going on. Oh, I'm just kidding, Benkin. Yeah, so, Hi, Mrs. Benkin. Nice to have you here. Wonderful life. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Good to see you. Good to see you. Fernster Farms, Greenhouse. Hey, man, long time no see. I seen you at Picker Rick's the other day. You were getting ready to go put up another greenhouse. So, Brian, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Good evening. How are you doing, man? Nice to have you here. Customers want super rich. I had a woman and a man at the auction. They were from Fort Wayne, Indiana, and they own a rib trailer. And they were talking to me. Yeah, we got about 1.5 inches, 2 inches of snow. They were talking to me. They said, how much are your hot dogs? I said, $2.50. Are they all beef? I said, yes. I said, wow, that's cheap. I said, they're 8 to 1s. That means, 8 to a pound. That's cheap. We get $4 for them down there. I said, wow. And I said, do you want chili or sour? You want chili on yours? Oh, yeah, I'll take chili. I'll put chili on it. Is that extra? I said, no, it's not extra. You give it away for free? I said, yeah, I got sauerkraut. And I told them everything that goes on the cart. I said, that's all free. I said, down there, they charge $1 for chili, $1 for sauerkraut, $1 for cheese. I said, nope, it's all free here. Wow. She said, can I have sauerkraut on mine too? I said, yeah, you can have sauerkraut. I said, do you want a little sauerkraut or a lot? She says, whatever you want to put on there. I said, ma'am, I open up a jar of sauerkraut every time I have an event. I have 2 or 3 people ask for sauerkraut. That's the only. I said, you can have as much sauerkraut as you want. And I give her 2 great big old tonguefuls on top of that. She said, wow, that's a lot of sauerkraut. I said, well, I can take some off if you want. She said, oh, no, I'll eat it. I'll eat it. So, you know, so, but, you know, I buy, you know, sauerkraut for every event. And half the time, we don't even get 3 people that want sauerkraut. So, but I'm going to offer the cold sauerkraut on the back of the cart. It's a sweet sauerkraut, and I think it'll do better. So, did good. Sold out. Had to go buy more, Brian. So, that's cool there, Fernster. Or Finster. During the countdown to midnight. Is that what time you got to go to work? Midnight there, Banking? I have 29 new notifications. If you guys are on my Facebook friends, you see post I was tagged in. That's one of my granddaughters there. That's Gretchen. And I did put out a thing. It says I'm doing a poll to see if people believe in polls. Remember, please answer below, yes or no. Thank you from your official poll committee. Yeah, they keep talking about all these polls and stuff on the news. I have never, ever been polled by anybody. 55 years, never been polled. Not on phone. I've been asked questions at some, you know, at go someplace else in person, but never on phone. And usually when they're asking, it's when you go to one of these merchandise tents or something like that. And, well, do you think you would use that? Would it be nice to have something like this? Or that's the only poll I've ever taken. Besides the pole dance at the strip club. You know, I have to, any way to make ends meet, you know. You get polled all the time? I do a poll on polls. I did, Junkyard. Yeah. You ran into that poll, you got dazed and confused, so you didn't comment? There you go. And if you guys have been on Facebook and you've been seeing those how you've aged pictures, I think I've aged quite remarkable, don't you? If you've seen mine. Yeah, it makes you wonder where they get it. They got to be calling all these, if they're really polls and really the polls are counting, they're going by area codes and they're calling area codes where, you know, Trump didn't win. That's what they're doing. That's right, there, Finster. And yeah, and they go to these colleges or they people in college and stuff like that. It's ridiculous. You're going to do a poll, you start calling everybody, not just one area code. Oh, let's call 616, 616, 616, 616, 616. They told you to call. Remember, vote for Hillary? Yeah, right. Even pretty bad, even Bill Clinton didn't even vote for her. Did you fill it out or just keep the dollar? I used to get a couple of dollars all the time from the Nelson TV ratings, and I'd fill them out and send them back. I did that, I don't know, 4 or 5 times. And I haven't heard back from them after the last time I sent it back. All right, Finster, you have yourself a great day. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it, brother. I really do. We'll see you later. Take care. Yeah, to put your fire out. Oh, I'm sorry, but I didn't even get a notification for one thing. But we just got done with a birthday party, so I did. I was on Facebook for a few minutes and had to post a few things. But other than that, I haven't even been on YouTube. I set up my YouTube live stream about 6:30, and I went back to the party because I didn't want to be rushed to put it up because sometimes I forget about it, and I'll get out here at 7:50 and I start to get the the live stream set up, and then I come into all sorts of snags. If the internet's not working or something, then I got to screw with that. So I decided at 6:30 I come in here and do that. I come back on like 7:35 or something like that and started on Facebook and looking at stuff and posting some stuff, letting people know how I feel. Alexander, hi. Nice to have you here. I see you come in a few minutes ago, but I forgot to say hi to you. So hi, Alexander. Nice to have you here. I was on the Bobby Sprinkle chat this morning. I was there. I didn't get a notification until he was already on for 20 minutes. I was already in the room when I got it. I said, hey, I just got a notification. So I don't understand what's going on with the notifications for one thing. But it is screwy. You watch. I was watching Expedition Unknown, but I'm not here now. I'm out here, so I was watching it. So. Oh my God, delicious breakfast cheese and sausage crescent rolls by Paw. Doing it cheap, just put out a video. So.
No, you don't need to be getting a bunch of that out, guys. I told you to go sit down and watch TV. You can either do that or you can go to bed. Sit down, watch TV. Get these toys fixed up. Sit down, watch TV, or you're going to bed. No, you're done.
I missed something.
Kirsten, come on. Straighten this stuff up in there.
I'm 55 there, Alex. Fast Mama Channel, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. 4 hours today about Expedition Unknown, about the Yeti. It's probably all reruns because I've seen them. So, did Alexander, your dad passed away today?
No.
I'm sorry to hear that, Alexander. I really am. My friends, I know when we lost our dad, we were back in 2004. So that was 14 years ago, 15 years. Well, it'll be 15 years in November. We were 40 years old at the time. So, that's That is cool. I've got some quart jars Um, sorry to hear that too, Sandy. I am really, Alexander, I really am. Um, I'm going to can bratwurst. I've got a bunch of it. I'm gonna start. I want to do it. I'm gonna do it after I can get this all completely healed up. It's looking a lot better, but it's still tender. And I burnt this little bugger yesterday again. I touched the hot pan on the burn mark, and man, that lets you know right then and there that, hey, don't touch that. Cliff Note Madison, how you doing? Nice to have you here. I just met Cliff Note Saturday morning. I was on the Bobby McNutt live stream about, I don't know, 10, 12, 15 minutes or something like that before I left to go do the hot dog cart. So, nice to have you here, Cliff Note. Bounty Hunter, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. Good to see you. Yeah, I know I got to start wearing body armor to cook. Yeah, I know. Well, you guys don't realize I got three 19,000 BTU burners down there underneath those pans. And it gets some scorch. You can boil water in just a few minutes, okay? Well, it gets those pans scorching hot. And when you reach in there with a pair of tongs to grab a hot dog or a bun or something, I got gloves on. But it gets so hot, it'll melt them latex gloves. And it'll burn you. You got a raid from Bobby? Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, they have to use a hammer on me. Yeah, sure. Okay, that's right. Yeah. You guys check out everybody in the chat room. If you don't know who they are, check them out. If you're interested in their channel, go ahead and show them some channel love. If you're not, that's fine. But if you are, show them some channel love. That was nice of you, Kevin. Bobby McNutt, good evening. How are you doing, brother? By the way, I'm a Facebook friend of yours now there, Bobby. So, I'm going to let you know, Bobby, my Facebook is nothing like my YouTube. I'm pretty political on the Facebook. So, but, Rosanna, nice to see you here. You're looking lovely as ever. Good to see you. If you guys don't know who the Ask Mama channel is, check her out. She is really, really cool. Got a bunch of stuff on there. You'll learn something. You will, honestly. Trust me. Go ahead, go ahead. You are not on here. That's right. Hit the thumbs up and ring the bell. There you go. Tim's World, how are you doing? Nice to have you here, my brother. Good to see you. Thomas Garrison. Well, thank you for being here. Let me check your channel out. Show you some channel love. I got to catch Bounty Hunter. I think I'm all ready for Bounty Hunter. Going to the Home Depot. All right.
Get out.
Bounty Hunter's got 53. I got 54 now. I try to help whenever I can. Give him some, yeah, you're right. I just caught up to that. Yeah, Mama, steam burns are the worst. You're right. How you doing, Christy? Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. Oh, I burned it at first with a pork. I had a pork chop on a fork, and I was turning it over to fry it in the frying pan. I'd already fried one side. Was turning it over to fry it on the other side, and it slid right off the fork, slapped all the grease in the pan, and splattered all the way 3 foot of my arm. 3 foot, you know, that's a foot in man terms. 3 foot of my arm, and I got 3 fingers in my thumb. We counted them. There was 26 burn marks on my hand alone, hand and 3 foot of my arm. So you're welcome. So, you know, because that much is 3 foot, or is a foot, you know. So. All right there, Thomas. I appreciate it, man. By the way, if you got, I know you guys are in Bobby's McNutt's room, but if you're not doing anything Monday through Friday, I am on live streams at 6:30 in the morning Eastern Standard, Sunday night at 8 o'clock, and Thursday night at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard. Love to have you all show up. You're right, coconut oil and aloe vera. You're right there, Mama. It did. It ruined my life. All right, Gene just told me to tell everybody hi. He's down with the flu. So, all right, Gene, well, if you can hear me, brother, get better. So, we all want you to get better. That's right. Monday through Friday with Iron Dog 63. You're right, Mama. I appreciate you bringing them over there, Bobby. I really do. Oh, yeah, I never said that to her. No, I didn't, Bacon. I'm glad you guys have a sense of humor. So, yeah, it ruined my sex life. Yep, it did. Maurice King, tickle, tickle, tickle. How you doing, Maurice? Nice to have you here. Well, Maurice did a test stream, but he didn't go anywhere with it. We're waiting on him. All right, well, I see he's trying to get some context. So, I'm already subscribed. Got a message Gene back. No. Okay. And Tim's world tickle tickle. So Tim. That's right there, Bobby. I love you too. I'll tell her. Kevin, take care. Don't work too hard. All right, brother? If you guys don't know who Kevin Miller 1 is, that is my twin brother. Honest to God, that is my twin brother. So, I know we're on too early for you, but I'm on till 9:30, so 6 a.m. Tired, went up early. That's funny. Oh. That's right. You better lay off the snow. You've been out there snorting too much of it, right? Yeah. Oh. So, anybody got anything they want to talk about? It actually worked out pretty good, me taking the cart up there a couple of days early. I got up there, finished cleaning it off, and then, I got up there 8:05. That's right, it's always fun with iron, though. Anyways, I got everything started, and then I started the hot dogs up and left them in the car, and they got cold and hard. So I ended up having to give away the donuts. To buy a cup of coffee, you got a free donut. I lost my ass on the donuts, but I made about $60 on the coffee. And washes the other, so yeah. You ain't got the bugs worked out yet? I know, look at me. Well, see, he come out first, so he was the one they wanted. I was the one they didn't. Just saying. You know how the second one always gets used. They didn't know I was even coming along. You're punching the card and wearing the shirt. I said not Thursday nights if you can. I appreciate it, Lincoln. What are you doing? I'll be on for another hour and a half. Another 90 minutes. Another 90 minutes. I'll be on until 10. Tim's still looking for his computer lost and ship it. Yeah, he's still looking for it. Am I still breaking up? Or oh, just a second. My granddaughter's coming. Gretchen, how old are you? How old? 5. Happy birthday to you. Birthday, dear Gretchen. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Okay, thank you.
How dare him sing to you like that?
Yeah, I went over to the Mexican border thinking. That's right. Those were dunkers. You're absolutely right. The guy said, yeah. He said, man, he's complaining they're free. Well, thank you, Junkyard. Mama channel said happy birthday. Because Tim was just going to smash the buttons anyway. Each finger, so when he'd start typing, every time he'd hit in, he'd hit him. Or every time he'd hit B, he'd hit C or V. You know, he got them big sausage fingers. So I don't know. He needs actually to tape pencil erasers to the tips of his fingers so he can do that. It's buffering the money. Because I'm showing full bars. Well, I'll adjust the bandwidth. Is this doing any better? The echo has stopped. Okay. Sorry about that. Somebody say bars. Good evening, Kevin. Nice to have you here. Yeah. Internet bars. It was a good time yesterday. I was there from 10 after 8 till 4:40 or something like that. I did good. I did good. Better than I expected. There's the expert. That's right. Yeah, I know. F tier. That's right. Yeah. The most overrated internet provider ever. Frontier Communications. Cringy Podcast. Merry Christmas. Well, how you doing, Cringy Podcast? Thank you for the Merry Christmas 350 days in advance. Or 352 days in advance. I appreciate it. Barrow Boys, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Barrow Boy, he's from across the pond. It's actually quite late there. It's like 1:30 or 2:30, something like that in the morning over there. But he's up because he likes to see me. Zero Fox Given off-road. Argo 6x6 versus Snowstorm 2019. Am I donating any funds to these government employees? No, I'm not.
The deal was.
I've been donating to these government employees for ever since they've been working. So, what I don't like, now give me, excuse me, but if you work, okay, and you work a day shift, and you don't show up till 9 o'clock in the morning, why do you leave at 2 o'clock in the afternoon? That ain't 8 hours. These worthless pieces of crap that are in Washington, D.C., they don't even have to be back to work till Monday afternoon. Are you kidding me? They leave at noon or 1 o'clock on Friday and they don't show back up till Monday afternoon? Are you kidding? And we're paying these bastards? I hate to even think about that. I'm doing good, Barrow. I am. Upsets me to the core. So. Yeah, the bars. They get ready for Mondays. You're right. I don't know. President Trump said he's going to own it, and he is. He's owning the shutdown. That's fine. But there's no reason the shutdown should have lasted so long. He had Nancy Pelosi in a meeting with Chuck Schumer, and he said, okay, if I open up the government, are we going to talk about border security, funding for the wall? And she's told him exactly this: I'll give you $1 towards the wall, and that's it. He said the meeting's over with. If you want me to negotiate in good terms or in good faith, but you don't want to negotiate in good faith, meeting's over. So. You donated to the wall fund? That's cool there, Brian. Probably end up getting your money all back because the government says if they take the money, they're not going to use it for the wall. They can use it for anything they want. I think that's absolutely bullshit, because aren't we supposed to be the people in control? I think we need to start having special elections every month or whatever to control our government. So. Yeah, and they vote them a big fat raise and stuff like that. They were supposed to get $10,000 bonus for what? Yeah, who said they are allowed a $10,000 bonus? Who give that to them? You're right. Huh. Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, they get a large raise for not voting for a raise, yeah. Good evening there, Just Me. You're looking lovely as ever. I have no idea. You have banking, GoFundMe? Yeah. But is it going to actually go to a bunch of government employees, or is it going to go to one government employee? And it's probably some politician that set it up on a covert fund, so he gets all the money. Not saying that our politicians are crooked, but they couldn't walk an S line to save their life. Well, thank you, Just Me. I did miss the fire pit stream, and I am sorry about that. Go Fund the Wall. Yeah, that's for the wall is gofundthewall.com. I don't know, is it a let me see what that's up to right now. $20,464,712. Let's see. I'll have to look at that later there, Joanna. That's right. There's Chrissy, the welcoming committee. Jet Skis, how are you doing? Nice to have you here.
Hi, I'm Brian Kolfage, and I created the viral campaign that raised over $20 billion for the southern border wall. And it's only possible because of your donation. So thank you. But do you really think...
I had to find out where the hell I was coming from. Yeah. That's right. Well, they didn't. I think they got paid on the a 26th or something, a 28th or something like that. Yeah, we're talking about bad subjects again. I know. That's the one you donated to, right? So. Hey, be quiet in there. Yeah, they're arguing. A 4-year-old and a 5-year-old. See what they're arguing about in there. Oh.
What are you fighting about? Mommy's not with me, and I don't. And let him let me off. Harley's saying Gretchen put her off, and Gretchen saying Harley needs to go in there, and I don't.
Yeah, I know. Harley, go on and watch TV. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I understand that part, yep. Well, I understand, you know, but they ought to try living on what I make, you know. Gretchen? Harley! Hold on a second. Harley, she's in there slapping and her Gretchen slapping on her, and she's slapping on him, and they're all yelling at one another. So
There. I don't get up.
oh. Yeah, it is. You know, I don't know what they're making. I have no idea. So Redneck Railroad, how are you, Dan, doing?
I'm up upstairs back.
Yeah, hashtag piss test Washington, make it a trend. That right. Well, we'll do that.
Shut up.
There we go. And they will get all back pay, you know, so. Yep, I agree. I agree, Thomas. I agree 100%. I agree. I did pretty good yesterday there, Christy. I sold out. I had to go to the store and buy more. I mean, I didn't make a ton of money, but I made a lot more money than what I went there with. So, good evening, Picker. Nice to have you here. There you go. Look at that. Bobby's giving Grizz a donation already. Well, you know, they were talking about people, you know, the trash overflowing and everything at the parks, okay? Now, common sense says if the trash can is overflowing, why would you go over and throw more trash there? Is it because you're stupid, inconsiderate, or lazy? You brought it with you. Take it home with you. I don't understand why people would throw more trash on top of trash that's laying on the ground. I just don't understand it. That just tells me that there's no pride in the country in a lot of people. They don't care. They want to go see the parks, but they want to dirty them up too at the same time. I don't understand it. And I guess, yeah, you can buy their store at Starbucks. I guess there's a bunch of Muslim college kids that are going from park to park, and they're cleaning up all the trash and putting it in garbage bags and hauling it away. I think that's pretty cool. I really do. I seen an article on it. And you're absolutely right there, Jeff. I'm glad. So, there is a bright side. It's nice to see some people go out there and take control and clean up. My sister-in-law, my brother's Danny, his wife, she got on Twitter and said, "Hey, can I go to these parks and take my own garbage bags and start cleaning this up?" And Twitter froze her account. They suspended it. They put her in Twitter jail or whatever. Yeah, because it was a political statement. I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that's right. That's pretty cool there, Bobby. I have to check that out. Your barrel. So I got a Sawzall. I got in fact, I got two Sawzalls, and I got a Metabo, grinder with a cutting wheel. I got two of them. So. I might do one tomorrow morning after the kids all go to school, after I get off, in honor of Gene Chambers. I might do a fried bologna video just for Gene. I don't know. I'm still doing a lot of stuff, but I'm trying to heal up first before I start getting back into this. It's hard to hold the camera and everything else, and then when you got one hand that's all gimped up and hurting already, it makes it even harder. And I want to heal this up before I start cooking, because if you're paying attention, if you're watching the camera and doing something else and not paying attention, just walking by the steam on this, with your hand burns tremendously. So I'm trying to get it to heal up first. Mrs. Banks wants mac and cheese. Okay, we can do a mac and cheese here in a couple weeks or so. I'll do a mac and cheese. So. Yeah, you got Pickerick 1 and Pickerick 2. $23 degrees here, Northeast Indiana. Snow on the ground. Can't ride my bike to some. We're at Northeast Indiana. Thomas, I live in Michigan, so Northeast Indiana would be, close to the Michigan line. No, not Kraft macaroni. That stuff's for kids, man. I tell you what I like, and you keep getting ices everywhere. Well, don't be out there driving around too much there, Pickerick. North of Fort Wayne, my twin brother, Kevin, he lives in Fremont. So, you know where Fremont is, don't you there, Thomas? I live in Lenawee County, Michigan. Adrian, I'm sure you've heard of that town. Southwest Alabama. Anyways, what I like is macaroni and cheese. Now, some of you guys will probably get grossed out on this. And no snow, that's right. I like macaroni and cheese with tuna fish in it and peas. I don't know. I liked it when I was a kid. I always used to eat it when I was a kid. So, you're south of Fremont, okay. Well, my brother lives right up there by all them warehouse stores and stuff. Right off in the freeway. I think what 69 or whatever it's called, or the term, yeah, 69. I believe that's what it is. I don't know. It is. It is good. I like it. If I do a mac and cheese, I will do a mac and cheese, and then I will do a mac and cheese with tuna and peas on it. So, because nobody else will eat it but me, so I'll make a small dish for me. I'll wait a week or so to do that. My wife just made, I think it's called Mexican dip or taco dip or whatever you want to call it. It's got hamburger, refried beans, sour cream, chili, or sour cream, cheese, lettuce and tomato, and, you know, seasoned taco meat or whatever. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Think you saw a cone in here somewhere? Laugh out loud, Picker? Yeah, probably did. I mean, I ate it for dinner. I don't particularly like it because I'm not a big sour cream fan. Okay, that's the reason why. I'm not a big sour cream fan, but you know, I ate it. I ate a couple of hot dogs, you know, with sweet sauerkraut on it. Those was good. So. Imagine that, a hot dog guy eating hot dogs. I got another one of them family roasted chickens in the refrigerator. My sister-in-law was over yesterday, and her and the wife went out grocery shopping, and she bought 2 of them, said, I'm buying dinner tonight, and that's what we had was roasted chicken and potato salad and cornbread. You want to eat that cornbread? Oh, yeah, hell yeah, I'm going to eat that cornbread. I had that cornbread. No, I'm not close to Hell, Michigan. No, I'm not. Hell, Michigan's about 80 miles to the west, northwest of here. I'm over just north of. I'm 38 miles northwest of Toledo, Ohio. I'm just past the Ohio border, you know, Michigan-Ohio border. I'm like 19 miles north of Ohio. So, Southern cornbread. So, and now it's just regular cornbread, and I take the cornbread and I butter it and I throw a little sugar on it because I like my cornbread sweet. But I also like my cornbread sweet with jalapenos in it too. So, you know, it does make a difference. You're going to come for a visit? There you go. So, cornbread and chicken. Where I come from. Front door picking. Yeah. The hell is there. The hell there is. You're right. So, cornbread. I got me a bag of lentils the other day. I'm going to make something with it. I don't know. I have no idea yet, but I will. Now, do you guys like a creamy macaroni and cheese? Because that's the way I'm going to make it. I heard hell freezes over all the time there, Thomas. Yeah. There's a bunch of pictures with a Hell, Michigan with icicles hanging off of it. And it says it's official. Hell's froze over. Great. Oh. You don't like creamy mac and cheese? Well, see, Kathy makes it with, she'll use some milk and butter and shredded cheese, and she stirs it all up, then throws it in a pan, then puts cheese on top of it. So it's not really creamy, but there's a lot of cheese in it. It's all out throughout it. I make mine. I will make, a roux with milk and butter and flour, and make a roux, and then I'll add cheese to it, get it to a cheese sauce, pour it over, and I'm not talking, canned cheese or anything. I'm talking, regular bag cheese, and I'll pour it over, or block cheese, and I'll shred it myself, whichever I do. And I'll melt that, get it all into a liquid, and I'll pour it over the mac and cheese, stir it all up in there, put it in the oven, bake it, and I will throw shredded cheese on top of it to give it a crust. I love pasta too, but the only thing is, I can eat elbow macaroni and I can eat noodles. I cannot spaghetti noodles for some reason. I don't know, must be whatever they put in the spaghetti noodles for a flour mixture or whatever, tears me apart. Now, if I eat spaghetti, I can take 2 or 3 bites and I got to stop for like 20 minutes. And then once my stomach gets acclimated to the noodles, it takes whatever time it is to get acquainted with it, then I can eat. And then I'll eat the rest of my spaghetti. I won't warm it up or nothing. I'll just eat it cold. So, Joanne plans Dollar Tree haul, new items. Shop with me, wish list finds. So, gotta have your mountain water. That's right. But I could do a tuna and peas, and I do a small dish of it or whatever. So, liquid diets are good. You're right. Now, the other day I boiled for Christmas. Well, about 3 pounds of elbow macaroni, maybe even 4 pounds, and we didn't use it all. So I put it in the freezer, what was left over. I didn't cook it completely done because she wanted it al dente, so when it went in the oven for macaroni and cheese, it would finish cooking there and be okay. So I put it in the freezer. I knocked all the air out of the bag, put it in the freezer, and then I froze it, and we used it for goulash about a week and a half later. No, I can't hold my spaghetti. No. Aren't you glad you're not doing that no more, huh, Brian? No, I had a gastro bypass, and ever since I had the gastro bypass, spaghetti noodles screws me up. I used to love salmon. I used to eat spaghetti all the time and used to eat salmon all the time. And salmon screws me up, and so does spaghetti noodles. I don't know whether it is psychological or if it's actually something that's physically going on with me. But, when I eat it, same way with spaghetti or with salmon. If I take a couple bites of salmon, I start to do belly flops and stuff like that. I got to wait. and then I'll finish eating it. But, oh, that's good there, Brian. That's good. I made a killer macaroni or goulash. Me and Mama did. I got a video of it. Used to make some kick-ass spaghetti. Can't eat very little, so you make it, right? Yeah, keto diet. Keto diet can eat them Oreos. That's right. That's pretty good. I like them little shells. They hold the sauce and stuff pretty cool. Jay Kurt, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. Good to see you. In fact, I was at the store and they had a bunch of them high dollar shells, from another, from a high dollar company. This stuff is normally like $3 a box, and they had them on sale for 99 cents. So I bought a few pounds of them at 99 cents a pound. I figured, what the heck, It was cheap for me, so I bought them. I also like bacon in my mac and cheese. So I might do that one time too. But I did that bean soup video. That was pretty good. Yes, you did. You heard bacon. I got more beans in the freezer, and I'm going to can those. So I'm going to make bean soup. I got to go to the little Mexican store down the corner and pick up some ham bouillon cubes. That's the way I'm going to make it. I'm going to put, a cup of beans in each jar, some filtered water, ham bouillon, and I don't know, a couple ounces of ham or whatever, chopped up, put in there, and I'll can it. These beans have already soaked, so they're pretty much gained about as much, size as they're going to get. So. Yeah, it is. It's even good on ice cream. BLT on ice, that's right. So. Yes, sir. Bacon's good on everything. I hear it's even good on bacon. You know what's better on? You know what's best on bacon? More bacon. That's right. I could use a 10-pound stack of bacon with a leaf of lettuce on top of it and call it a salad. I could do that. Oh my goodness. Hot bacon on cheese on mustard is fried bologna. It's Little Brothers. That's right. I might do a fried bologna tomorrow, just so Gene will have something to think about. As you know, there was a great bologna caper at Gene's house the other day. Yes, sir. All right there, Grizz. You have yourself a great night, man. We'll see you later. 6:09 in the Pacific time. Must be dinner time. Dinner time. Yeah, supper time. That's right. Don't give out. That's right. Oh. And what's best is when you fry your bacon or your bologna in bacon grease. That's when it's the best. That's right. You got to go. You're getting that look. It's bedtime. Okay. You have a great night, Jeff. Take care. Who's ever giving you a look, tell them I said hi. Yeah, pace yourself. That's right. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Hot biscuits mopping up some bacon grease. Ain't good for you. I know it ain't good for you, but who cares? Okay. All right, Thomas, you have yourself a great night, man. All right. Thank you for stopping. I appreciate it, brother. I really do. I don't know. When I start doing the other channel, doing the cooking and the live streams and stuff, I'll take suggestions on what you guys want, and then if it's something I can swing, we'll do it. If I can't swing it, we won't do it. But a lot of times, the main reason why I opened that channel up is to show country cooking. Good old fashioned home cooking. Nothing spectacular, no fancy, duck a la rage or, prawns or anything. Nothing special, just food. So it will, though. It will make a fat lady sing. I'm telling you, Junkyard, be all over like a fat kid on cake. It will be. That's right. Goulash, just goulash. Yeah. Tell you what, goulash is probably one of the easiest meals to make, man. It is. And it is excellent. It's filling. I can't say enough about goulash, man. I can't. And I tell you what, and I ate it for like 6 weeks, 3 times a day. So, yeah. 7 days a week. And I still eat it. Oh. You're right, simple is good. Right? Yeah, freeze it. If you make too much, okay, before you add it all together, okay, before you start cooking it to heat it all up, because you're going to cook your burger in a different pan or whatever. You throw that in, you throw it in with your onions, your tomato, and your juice, and your elbow macaroni. If you make too much of it, rather than cook it right then and there, take whatever you want out and put it in the freezer before you cook it. That way your noodles aren't going to be soggy and all that, mushy or whatever, and they'll stay firmer that way. That's why when I make goulash, we're gonna, cook it or whatever. The noodles, I will leave it. Um, they're almost done. They're probably 3 or 4 minutes out of being done. And then you mix it in with everything and you turn it on, get the heat up again, and it will finish cooking them off and they're not mushy. No. I mean, I don't care. I'll eat mushy pasta. It don't matter to me, but a lot of people don't like it. So I just finished my chicken noodle soup 2 days ago. When I made that homemade chicken noodle soup, I pulled it out of the freezer, threw it in a pan, put a little bit of that chicken broth that I done the other day. I took a ladle full of that, threw in there, got that warmed up. It turned into liquid. Put the chicken soup in there and started warming up with the lid on it because this thing was big, and I let it cook and warm up. Heaven, man, it was heaven. Don't last past the second day at your place. Usually don't last 2 days at our place either, because usually on the second day we throw it into a baking pan, throw a ton of mozzarella cheese on it, and bake it. We'll stir some mozzarella cheese in it, and then put it in the pan, level it all out, and then throw mozzarella cheese on top of it. Then we do the same thing with spaghetti. The spaghetti, if we got a lot left over, I'll end up throwing Parmesan cheese in it and some mozzarella cheese, stirring it up, throw it in a pan, level it all out, throw mozzarella cheese on top of it, put it in the oven and bake it. Like 350 for 35, 40 minutes until it gets hot. The cheese melts. Bobby sent me a photo. I'll have to see what Bobby sent. He sent me back something I sent to him. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Want to guys show you something? Let's see if I can find it real quick. I have to go pretty far down, probably.
All way down, but they want to go back.
I'll have to check that out. Here it is. I want to show you how I aged on Facebook. If you haven't seen it. Where did I go? Yeah. That's what I used to look like. And that's what I look like now. That's what I used to look like. And that's what I look like now. That's what I used to look like. And that's what I look like now. I think I aged pretty well. At your icy house there, Rick? Gotta watch your power lines and stuff and your tree branches and stuff there, Rick. Man, I know you guys. I know you've been around, but you guys really haven't probably seen a lot of ice. But ice is something else, man. If I can bring it up, I will show it there, Rick. Let me see. Huh. Let me.
Where did your sex go?
I have no idea. Trying to bring it up.
Huh?
Picture of Chicker Rick's house. All right.
Here, why don't you put it on?
Um, There's a picture of Picker Rick's house. Or that's all the ice sitting on there. A lot of ice, man. You gotta watch them limbs, like I said. There we go. Yeah, I did, didn't I? Looked real happy when I was young. Back in December 13, okay. Anyways, I think I aged really well. I showed that to Kathy today and she started laughing. She said, you know what? That really is funny. So, didn't you? About the aging picture that I sent.
What's your mental?
Yeah, that you thought was funny. Yeah. Oh. So, anything else anybody want to talk about? Kathy approved, that's right. That's right. I had a big smile on my face back then because I was going places. That's right. I was going to be somebody back then, Junkyard. That's why I had a smile on my face. I was going somewhere and going to be somebody. I was, yeah, just a tiny squirt. That's right. They do. They make a big mess. Ice is the worst thing ever, man. Because you may not think so, but you get a 1/4 inch of ice on branches. That's a lot of weight. See you later, Jason. I love you, man. Be careful going home. Casey, I love you. Keep it to yourself. That's right. Sending it to Kentucky right now. That's right. I sure growed out of it, didn't I? That's right. Daddy's little squirt. I think Kentucky needs it. Ain't so sure, but I'm sure Alabama could, or Alabama and Oklahoma could use some too. It's just ice. It ain't like it's gonna hurt anything. Up here, when we get an ice storm, we just say, "Hey, hold my beer." A lot of other places, they get an ice storm, they don't know what to do. Send it to Alabama. You don't need none either. I'd send it to Maine, but Gene's under the weather right now. He can't cope with it. So. Poor young feller. Maybe Big Steve had to make him a bowl of chicken soup. Yeah, they're at a standstill anyways. That'll get them warmed up shoveling that stuff, won't it? Oh, yeah. It is terrible because you don't know where it's coming from. It was like February, and it was thundering and lightning out, okay? And then next thing I know, had a tree branch snap. It was icing, but it was thundering and lightning in February. And had a tree branch snap, and this thing was probably 30, 40 feet long. And our neighbor lived like 10 feet away from us. Their house is like 10 feet away from my house. And this branch come right down in between both of our houses and missed both of us. We were lucky and they were lucky. Yep, pop, 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 crack. Makes a god awful noise. I don't know whether it's the tree breaking or if it's the ice snapping that makes so much noise. Well, Golden Freddy, welcome back. How are you doing, sir? Nice to have you here. If nobody's changed that, I already added to that once. Okay. Shouldn't. Bobby sent me a photo. Oh, there you go. Let me see. I hate that when I do that. You adjust a screen, and next thing you know, thing goes to full screen. You can't see nothing. You've been calling famous phone numbers. That's a good way to get you put in jail. That's right, Carolina Reaper, chicken soup for Big Steve. Yeah, I gotta get that sent out to him, the powder. No, I should actually wait till he tries this to see if he wants more. No. Joe Walker, Unplugged, Nations, Nations, Nations of Dominations. This is what it's about, okay? I don't know anything about that Nation of Domination. I have no idea what that's all about, but I see a few people are going that way. What is a good cartoon? Well, let's see. He got him, so I don't know if he's in for it yet or not, but oh well. Oh, that Family Guy on Fox? Okay. I think we need to make that go viral. I have no idea when he's going to do it. You know, he comes in here and he says something, then he leaves. He never says goodbye or nothing. Or I don't know what's going on with Big Steven. He wasn't feeling good the other day. No. I was going to send Grizz over with some chicken soup and a rubber glove and an anal probe just to check, but I couldn't get a hold of Grizz either. Okay, he's going to put it in chili. Okay. I'd much rather see him sprinkle it on his scrambled eggs. That way you get the full effect of it. Mm-hmm. That's right. No videoing. That's right. Oh. And you know what he'll be doing? Whoa. You don't want the good parts cut out. Yeah, I know. He eats that stuff. He's going to do the curly shuffle. I'm telling you. You know, you can't sit still. You can't sit down. Don't have to hurry. Don't have to hustle. Just dancing all night doing the curly shuffle. Flaming Big Steve. What would be funny is to get a cam in the bathroom, too. Not to see what he's doing, just to see the expression on his face when that little bugger comes out. Oh. You know, set California back on fire. You'd watch it. Yeah. You don't need to sit on a bidet for a couple hours. Full force, full force, full force, full force. Is that all the pressure we got? Good running water. Yeah. He's probably already got popsicles made, icicles. Put them on a popsicle stick. That was pretty funny, that Grizz video. Made me a popsicle. I put hot sauce on the end. Aim and flame, that's right. Yeah. You know, Grizz left too, so I'm thinking him and Steve are having a cookout or something. Oh. That would be funny. And I gotta, Sandra, tell your son I haven't forgot. I just haven't had the chance to do it. I will get it done this week. So. And by the way, I'm gonna put up another contest video for the flag again. We'll have the drawing the first part of May or whatever, so you can get it from Memorial Day. Yeah, I haven't forgot about them. I've just been busy, so. And quite frankly, I'm not moving around too good. Yesterday was a real ass kicker, and I am so sore, and I can hardly move my hands, my arms. It takes me forever to stand up, so. So, I got another one February 9th. I just contacted them today and told them, yeah, that I'm going to be there and stuff. And I got to send them a check and a completed application form. But I told Kathy she's probably going to have to go with me because they're going to have at least 70 vendors there. And if they got 70 vendors there, they're probably going to have 200, 300, 400 people walk through there. And if you get 200 or 300 people walking in there, you know, I might sell a lot of hot dogs or a lot of, you know, sausages or whatever. And, which would be good, and coffee. But, you know, in case I run out of something, I have to run to the store. So, you know, somebody has to be there. I can only take so much stuff with me. I mean, I can take 1,000 hot dogs with me if I wanted, but there's no sense of buying that because you don't know what you're going to need. So I normally take a pack, or, you know, a box and a half, which is 120 hot dogs, and we normally take a full box of sausages when we go to, you know, big events. That's 50, and I buy enough buns to, you know, serve all of them plus extra, because, you know, you break a bun or a bun gets soggy or whatever, so you got to have extra. But if you sell out, and, you know, say this thing goes from 9 till 5 o'clock or whatever, I don't even know what time I'm supposed to be there, but it goes from In the Woods with Wolfie. How you doing? Nice to have you here. If it goes till, you know, 5 o'clock and, you know, at 2 o'clock I'm out of hot dogs and sausages, I got to run to the store because, you know, that's just money you're losing. In the Woods with Wolfie. Let me check your channel out. I'm already a channel follower. Just sometimes I just I have to you know, look, because I can't remember everybody. I still got to get Home in the Sticks up here, so on a panel. There we go. Nice to have you here home in the woods with Wolfie. Nice to see you. Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that funny? Huh. I'm pregnant. I'm gonna be a grandpa. That's right there. That was funny. Hey, it's hard. It really is hard. I mean, I'd love to be able to show everybody uh, as much channel love as I can, but it's just so hard anymore. It wasn't so bad when you only had 300 or 400 or 500 people. You start getting 600, 700 people, it gets hectic. Then 800, then 1,000, then 1,500. I'm at 1,700 and a quarter right now. I can't keep up. I try to, if somebody comes in, I try to remember who they are, and I try to give them some kind of, channel love or some support every once in a while. It's just hard. But that is funny, huh, Junkyard? So. And I seen one. What was it? There was a picture of this girl with a big fat bottom on her, and I don't know. The thing said, "What would you do if you come home and found this bent over in your refrigerator?" And she'd tell her to get the hell out of there. Her butt's big enough already. And somebody else said, when did it? Everybody think it was so cool to have a butt the size of 2 meters across. I said, you can thank the Kardashians for that. They've systematically ruined America. That's right. Yeah, not these days. That's right. But they did. Everybody thinks it's cool to have a big bottom on them, and I find nothing that attractive with it. I don't. It's one thing if you're a big person and have a big butt, but when you are, when you're 36, 24, 56, there's something going on there. You know what I'm saying? But to each his own, I guess. Yeah, me tranny going out, right? Yeah, I got a tranny going out. And someone, yeah, that's right. No. Yeah, that's funny. It is. So. Y'all don't forget. There's only 9 of you in here now, but don't forget tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m. I'll be back here again. 8 hours and 46 minutes from now. So. And I don't know what we're going to talk about tomorrow, but we'll think of something, even if it is wrong. Yeah, I should just stay on until, oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. Hell, I had to go in today and take a nap because I couldn't sleep all night. I was in such pain. I'd go to sleep, wake up, go to sleep, wake up. And I'm not trying to take my pain meds. I absolutely will not take them unless I absolutely have to. And I have not taken anything since before Christmas. And I almost last night reached up and grabbed them, but I didn't. You cannot lie. There you go. Did you ever see that one I sent out, Kim Kardashian picking lemons? Yeah, that landed me in Facebook jail for a few days. Yeah, I gotta get my beauty sleep. You're right. Oh. That's right. Well, no, hell, I need it. I really don't need it that much because you just can't get this handsome at this young of age. I think I beat the odds on it. You're heading back to Colorado tomorrow. Well, congratulations, I guess. I don't know. You gonna stop getting herb while you're there for medicinal purposes only? Yeah. Hell, I don't know. Tastes pretty good. Why are you driving? I used to fly out to Massachusetts every 2 weeks. I'd fly out and come home for the weekend. I'd fly back out, come home for the weekend. Yeah, I don't have near the energy I had when I was a little bitty. That's right. Itty bitty. So, I was a fast swimmer back then. I was the fastest swimmer. Okay, you're driving from North Carolina over there. Okay. Well, that's a long drive, buddy. Shit, that's going to take you around 26, 28 hours. It's going to be, what, 2,200 miles? Got to be close to that or whatever, isn't it? Hell, I don't know. It was worth it, though. That's right. Look what I became. You think Mark Spitz was a fast swimmer? He ain't got nothing on me. I took first place. Mark Phelps, too. I took first place. There's a beating involved, I'm sure. You're absolutely right, Picker. Took you 22 hours from West Virginia. It's a hell of a haul there, Jerry. They paying you travel time, hopefully. My son's got a friend that works for the Dollar Generals or General Dollars, whatever it's called. General Dollar. And they go around revamping stores and putting up, the new stores, putting the stuff in for them stuff too. And he goes all over the place. He's gone for 2 weeks, home for a week, gone for 2 weeks, home for a week. Ah. Picker lives in Reedsville. You got to stop by and see him. Go have a beer with him. Sorry about that. And enjoyed the Colorado brownies. That's pretty good. Day and a night. There you go, Picker. Yeah, go over and say howdy. Take him a Carolina Reaper. Here's a little snack for the road. That'll get him motivated. That'll get him moving. Yeah, Global Textile right now. Huh. Oh, I love them Love's fuel stations, man. They got some good stuff in there. Pretty good place to be. I know it's contagious, but I only got 9 more minutes for it to be contagious enough to fall asleep there, Sandra. So I almost thought this morning I was going to have to put my shoulder in a sling because it hurt so bad last night. I couldn't hardly move it. So. You're in bed? Well, I wish I could fall asleep in 5 minutes. I wish I could sleep more than 5 minutes. I fall asleep, I wake up. I fall asleep, I wake up. A lot of times I don't even think I sleep because it seems like my brain is always active or something, you know. I'm always thinking of something. Oh, okay. So you're working tonight. Okay. So, what thing got ice on? Hell, I don't know. Probably do over there. Are you talking about paper mills or textile mills? Yeah, the roads are too warm. That's the way it happens a lot of times, you know, because the asphalt stays hot because of the sun, and then, you know, it'll ice, and anything that's light colored will have, you know, ice on it. I've seen ice 15, 20 feet off the ground on trees, but nothing on the ground because up there it's cooler and it froze to the trees, but wouldn't freeze on the ground. So I remember one time during Easter when I was a kid, I was like 13 or 14, we got like 6 inches of ice one night, or one day actually. My mom and dad took off to go up and see my grandpa and grandma, and we were all home, and within a few hours, we had like 6 inches of ice on the ground. And my mom and dad come home, took them 3.5 hours to do 35 miles. No. What time does Short Sugars open? Hell, I don't know. You'd probably be better off to get yourself something at McDonald's, probably. Because they're open, you know.
Yeah, you didn't sing happy birthday to me. I already bought.
All kinds of meals, Texas. Okay.
And
6 a.m.
That's what I'm gonna touch it. Oh, roll it. Roll it and 61.9.
Can you hold off then, Jerry, till 6 o'clock? Or if your stomach thinks your throat got slit and it's just starving to death? That's what happened to me a lot of times. My stomach felt my throat got slit. The thing ain't so long. Yeah. Dave runs it? Oh, okay. Ricky G. Harbor said so. There you go. Come down here. He'll buy you breakfast. That'd be pretty cool. Then you guys can take your camera down there and do a video. That would be pretty cool. All right, good night, Christy. You have a great night. You sleep well, too. We're going to be out of here in not 2 minutes, so. Oh. Well, that'd be pretty cool. That would be really cool. Oh. And that would be cool to video that too, because how many people get to meet one another? Not very often. All right, everybody, it's 9:59. I'm going to get out of here. Y'all have a good night. Y'all stay safe, stay warm, stay dry. Prayers and peace be with you. Everybody take care. We will see you all tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. Have a great day. Have a great night. And remember, if you get any wooden nickels, make sure you can spend them someplace. So we'll see you later. Take care, everybody. Goodbye.